All right, folks, let's go ahead and get started. I'm Valley. Welcome to another episode of Star Technology. We're gonna make a chemical bath. We're gonna do things. I have so many issues. Oh, do I not have any more macerators? How do I not have any more macerators? Oh, no, there we go. Okay. I almost jinxed myself something. Okay, so we're going to go down. We're going to install these. Actually, we need one more thing. We need this guy right here. Yoink. Thank you. Because we're going to make some paper. And there is basically little variation in the paper. We could do it faster if we use sugarcane instead of wood pulp. But wood pulp is fast and easy right now. And if I decide I'm going to change it later, then we will change it later. Do I want it here? Yes, that's fine. Right here is just fine. So advanced macerator goes there. Advanced chemical bath goes there. Drawer goes there with you, and I'm just gonna use a conveyor belt. Swap you to input. We're going to hit a little bit of water infinitely on here, right there. And you're just going to output straight there. I don't even care about making it fancy. You make all the paper you want. And frankly, I think we used all the paper at one point. So we're going to go ahead and just stockpile it now so that when I shut it down, it's not a problem. Yep, that'll work. And then you get that, and we're gonna lock you and hit this in here. Okay, why are we doing all this? Good question. I'm glad you asked. I'm gonna lock it. And yep, okay, we're good. So last episode, man, I mean, literally, I don't know if you stayed to the end of the episode, what you would have seen is, if I come over here, it literally stops, the ender tanks stop transmitting as soon as I get close. Well, now the pipe isn't transmitting. Why aren't you transmitting? Oh, well, that would be a good reason why, wouldn't it? Okay, and then, you know, obviously I'm going to go through here and get all those. In fact, let's just do it right now. This may not be the most thrilling, but you see how if I look over here, it's like going up and down, up and down, up and down. That's not it progressing. That's it sloshing around in the pipes. It's trying to find any place to go, and this way it knows it can't go back. So even though this is not super exciting, it is necessary. In fact, we'll do that, and that. There we go. Cool. And I was kind of thinking about it, and I think it's okay if we have, like, we could go down three layers here. No big deal. And what I just realized also is this every floor beneath this is hanging on these like 4 chains because I didn't put corners on. Those are some nice chains. They're tungsten steel. They are neutronium chains. Don't even try breaking them. Okay, so I've got to come up with something, and that works for that. But you know, if I'm going to transfer that and that down, man, you can already see it's going to be a crazy jury rig of pipes, right? Because I can't go straight down, I can't go around. So let's go look at modular routers. Now I've got a full inventory. This is the exact same stuff that was in there before, because I didn't. I mean, I've jumped right in this. I'm hopping mad. I'm gonna get it done. Let's find something. Okay, I've got these blank modules. If we look at modular routers, and I haven't used modular routers at all in the new version, so I don't know what it's gonna do. We need to make some of these modular routers. That is actually like super simple. So let's go get a stack of iron ingots and a stack of the other things. Now I could just be borrowing trouble, but I'm hoping that so when you're looking at something like this, there's it's kind of like a point-to-point versus a broadcast. And what's happening is, I think that the broadcast takes up a lot of processing time, and someone decided, hey, there's no reason for us to take all of that processing time on the ender tanks when we could just be checking every now and again. And then if it doesn't, nothing's changed, let's just stop checking. So when you have a ton of them all going at the same time and you're breaking them down, putting them back, breaking them down, putting them back, it kind of gets a little bit cranky. So what we're going to do is look and figure out which one of these we want. And I don't even know how any of this works. Yeah. So there is... So quest completed, modular router. I think that's in quality of life. Modular router. From being a fake player to do wirelessly sorting your base, it can do a lot. Great. That's so helpful. I appreciate that you know it's there, but... Okay. DOW did that, and I'm saving it for when she loses her cat and she wants help. I do need to actually, as long as I'm over here, snag this right in here. Oh, good. My inventory is absolutely chock-a-block. That's the iridium. We're working on toward iridium because we need to make IV input hatches. IV energy hatches, sorry. And to get IV energy hatches, we need the IV circuit assembler at some point. I don't remember why. Or maybe it's the EV circuit assembler. No, we got EV. It must be the IV circuit assembler we're working towards. Right. So, if I remember, we want... So, activator is like a right click, like a fake user breaker breaks the block in front of it. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to make the creator of one. Detector is checking for if certain things are right in front of the router. There's a little circle there, if you can see it, and that's what it's saying. Distributor model, this is where I get lost, and I'm not entirely sure. Is it like any inventory within a certain range it'll distribute to? I don't know. Dropper module acts like a dropper. I'm assuming it's like a straight dropper. Energy distributor models. The problem with these is that I don't think that they're going to run on EU. I think it's only FE. Extruder is going to... I don't know what this does. Does it just drops the item in front of it, maybe? I don't know. Flinger, this is for like, you can set up a system where it's flinging between different items. But these are the ones we want, I bet. Fluid modules. So let's go ahead and make these fluid modules Mark II. We need prismarine shards, which is... Ooh. Oh, here we go. Here's what we need. Lapis lazuli. Okay, we can make that happen. But let's go ahead and make a bunch of these ones first. So we need glass and cauldrons. I happen to have glass and cauldrons. I actually messed up the automation for the cauldrons, though, so that might have to... I think I've got enough. Hope I got enough. It's over here with the fluid ones. I have 16 cauldrons. I have 64 cauldrons. Alright, we have 64 cauldrons. We need 2 stacks of glass. And that is all going much faster than I thought it was going to. Glass is over here. Nice! Okay. I know I'm not talking through how we're getting places. Okay. That is frustrating. Is there no other way? Oh, right. There is, but you got to do essence burning. We're not there yet. So let's try to get some of this. It's going to be a little bit painful, though. I'm not going to lie. We can get at least 16. I'm sure we can. Let's see if we can get a full 64. And... Is it on top of this one? Yeah, it's on top of this one. I'm trying to remember where the ladder is. Here we go. Oh man, I'm having flashbacks just coming up here. Oh look, we're even still using laser nodes. Where is that even going? Awesome. Doesn't even matter. We're going to switch over to making a different Slitake a different way. So that's fine. Yeah, and we've got this back up here. I should just, in fact, even... Nope. We can just do that. And sure. The funnel into nowhere. No, that's not what I wanted. Why can't I pull these off? Does it have to be an empty hand? It does. Okay. Oh, everything's going dark. Okay. If I do that, and I just pull this off. This is like never worked well at all, so I'm not terribly upset about doing that. Alright, why didn't that work? Use. No, let's go this way. Prismarine. Bulk haunting. Oh, I bet you I have to do them one at a time. So let's break this guy. And we'll actually put it right there. And let's see, if I throw them on one at a time. This is what I said, I think it's going to be painful. It turned. Good, 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 good. Oh, it just stops at the end? Oh, good. It does throw it off. Why did it stop? Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to take care of this real quick. You don't need to watch me do 64 of these. Okay, I actually just set up a real quick automation here. Chest, everything goes in there. It's got a robot arm that pulls in one at a time so that they don't stack. Then they go across, and then it just inputs into this chest instead of into this drawer, which I don't think we need anymore. So, one more, and we should have... So it can turn into Prismarine or Prismarine shards. There we go. So there's our 16. I will be back, and I'll make more, but this is enough to do our stack of fluid modules. So we're going to just run down and see how this works. I could have done this at any point. Nope, 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 nope. You go there. You guys go like that. There we go. Okay. I don't know what makes it better. And the reason we're making paper is because... Okay, so I need to refresh what these do. Fluid modules deal with fluid, right? Placer modules is like a block placer. Player module does things to your inventory, which is kind of interesting. Polar module pulls from remote, and that's what I don't remember. I think these might be pulling fluid from a block, but then how does it send it? That's what I don't know. Sender module. It's got to be the sender modules. So we might have to make some of these. And then I see. Oh my. These can go anywhere? So what do I need for these guys? Ender chests, end stone, and sender module Mark II. Okay. And then this guy is just sender module Mark 1s with an ender pearl. And this is bows and arrows. Or pistons. Can we make pistons easily? 8 with titanium. I'm not doing titanium, but I would consider aluminum. Or, yeah, that's just washing off a sticky piston. Okay. Let's, I'm going to go run and do that real quick. I will be back in a moment. After I clear out my inventory, for one thing. This is our pile of basically dead ender tanks. I don't want to hold on to them if I don't remember what they are. Anyways, so we also have these augments, and I don't understand what they do. So like fluid transfer upgrade. I'm assuming, but it doesn't tell us. So I'm assuming it upgrades the amount that it can transfer at a time, but I don't know that until we start playing with it. So, and then a stack upgrade is like a speed upgrade. Oh, no. So what is that? Fast pickup. Right, and then you've got, so these are augments. No, these are upgrades. These are augments. I don't know. That's what it comes down to. Man. Yeah, see, so here's an augment. How is the stack augment different from the stack upgrade? We are going to find that out. In fact, can I do this? Can I go just do this one? I can. Oh, transfer into router. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, and now it's already got information, but I can wipe the information. Up to 1,000 millibucks per hour. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't tell me what these slots are for here. Max fluid transfer. This is still limited by the overall transfer rate of the router. So the routers themselves must have limits as well. Okay, so let's grab. Sure, I've got hydrogen right here. I will do hydrogen because if I lose it, that's okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to place the hydrogen there, and we'll get another super tank because that's what we're going to basically be transferring between. And maybe we'll move it a little further away. Yeah, that'll work. And then if they can go in between anywhere, well, let's find out. So if I put down, nope, I put down the modular router. Okay, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to clear my inventory. Give me 1 second. Drill is going into the chamber of lost tools along with that wrench we made and like a billion crooks. Okay. So this is not pushing in there. So if I come in here and I grab that. Great. You have a... Okay, so upgrades. If I pull this out, it's... Okay. So this is the one I put in there. Okay. It has one module. Cool. And I'm assuming... Well, do we have to? Could I just set a destination? So what if I did this? Oh, wait. What can we do this? Target, super tank, overworld. Yes. Still has 430. Okay. It's transferring into the router. And then if I grab this and tell it to transfer out. Aw, not that easy. Okay. It's within range. How do I... Can I right... Nope. Can I shift click? Nope. Can I shift right click? Nope. What is this? Eco mode disabled. Router will always run at normal speed as opposed to idle for greater than 5 seconds. Low power mode only run every 5 seconds. That's probably okay. Right. That'll probably be okay. See, like, I like that, having that setting. Redstone mode always, low or high, never. Pulsed or always. Okay. So why are you not pulling out of here? I shift left click, shift right click. Shift right click. That's the north, and I don't want the north face. So in fact, can I just look like that? If I do... Okay. Why am I getting... Okay, if I do that... Okay, it's now targeting that block. I left click that. Wait a second. They're different. Okay. Okay. What is the difference here? What is... Okay, super tank. Can I... Do I have any super tank ones just hanging out somewhere? I have a super chest. Here, let's use this bronze drum. Okay, so left click. Target okay. Target okay. Oh, that's just telling me that that's what the target is. Okay, so we're right clicking that. Okay, we right click normal, and this is transfer into router. So if I put you in here, and I pull this out, and I shift left click, it tells me that this target is okay. Okay, and if I shift right click, I see. So if I shift click on here, it's like getting confused because I'm actually clicking the thing. That cube moves as I move. That something's wrong there. Okay, and this is the one that I've got it set to transfer into the item. When pouring into the world, if the target block is not completely empty, no fluid will be poured out. So, no, I don't want to pour it into the... Well, let's try that. Does it need power? Oh, it needs a buffer here. Okay. So, is that why I need fluid transfer upgrade? It doesn't tell me what it does, but if we're going to do that, that's easy. Glass and buckets. We need blank upgrades. And that's why I needed the paper. Okay. Let's go do that real quick. So, I only need 16 lapis. And I'm fully aware that we might be losing some lapis upstairs as it sits and churns on that doohickey, but... Okay, so 16 lapis, and then a stack of paper, and 48 gold. So that's... not that many. 6. I don't like it when recipes use gold nuggets. I mean, I understand that it's sensible. But then you have to keep track of gold nuggets. And since this one doesn't have compacting drawers, it gets a little dicey. Now, one of these is the one on the ground, and that's why I did it on the one on the ground. We have plenty of paper. Good. And then I've got a crafting table right here. We can make blank upgrade because we have the fluid upgrade one. Perfect. Okay, there's a stack of these guys. Then let's go ahead and turn them into those, which means we need iron. 3 stacks. Wrong side. That's another one that I do for funsies is, you know, like that time I failed. But can I run through those one wide gaps? Oh. Huh. How did those get there? I tossed them into the water somewhere. They shouldn't have. Huh, weird. Okay, nope, down here. And over here, yes. Into this guy, 1, 2, 3. This actually takes a lot longer than I would expect, which is okay, because we're going to go run and grab some glass. Two. And the buckets are also... the buckets actually go pretty fast. Alright, what else do we need? We're going to need to make some of these augment cores, but these are blank upgrades and blank modules. Ugh. Ugh, I tell you. So, I don't know which ones we're going to do, but this is much more set up. It's much more control. So I'm really hoping that this doesn't peter out on us. I have to change this briefly to 12, not 2, 12. And yeah, see, this one goes crazy fast. And then back to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can run over here and make... And these don't automate, so... Oh. That makes 48. I am sure that we will need more, but that's fine for now. Yeah, sure. I will put it in here and totally forget that that's what I did with it. I'm okay with that. In fact, let's go ahead and do this. Now we've got some augment cores, we've got some blank upgrades, and we've got some blank modules. And then if we need to, whatever these augments are, we can do that. I cannot go up on a crafting table. Okay, we are over on Southwest. And does this guy need that? Yes, but 1 fluid transfer upgrade. Okay, there's no right click, no left click on it. Okay, so that's the buffer, but what did that do for me? Like, I feel like there should be a go. Do. What if we, because it's set to this direction, so if I come over here and do that, no. Okay. These are Mark IIs. What's the difference here between Mark 1 and Mark 2? Oh, the Mark II has no range. Interesting. So I might have wanted to stick with some... So I don't need the senders because these guys are for items. So if I grab this... And do I have to tell it hydrogen? Because that would be less than ideal. So they don't like marking blacklist. Oh, okay. Wait. Match item damage. No. Okay, let's get rid of that then. I'm looking to see if anything goes in the buffer because I feel like that would be the first step. So that's a blacklist. I don't care. I don't care. Always continue executing subsequent modules on this tick regardless. Oh, this is the one that goes through all the modules. Okay. It's not... Okay. Is it because it's a gas? If I put this down instead with the water on it. And then do that. Not because it's not because it's a gas. Okay, look. I'm sorry, buddy, but you can only snort in my ear so many times before you're out. And now he's out. I like to think of them as not dying so much as getting knocked out like a Pokemon because they'll be back. Okay. What are we missing? We've got all the things. We've got the transfer upgrade. I think I am at the point of I need to go look it up. I hate to do that, but it's not my dude. Now who's snorting at me? Don't mind me. I'm just going to go take care of... Can you please... I mean, I would knock you off if I could, but... Okay. I'll be back. Okay. I hope maybe you were yelling at me. If you were, I appreciate that. Do it some more. This is not how it used to work. Aha! Okay. We need this to be a buffer. So I'm going to use... Well, you know, we could do... If I pull this out, this stops filling. No. What does this do then? Maybe... I don't know. Okay, if this fills up, then does this fill up? Yes. Cool. Okay. Then, it's kind of slow, so let's try a stack upgrade, right? So here's the other thing I think we could do. I think we could put this guy here. Okay, and you're not going, right? In fact... Okay, so you're empty, and... I hope I put that in the right place. It's fine. We'll try it. So if I pull this one out, can I just output to here? It shouldn't be working right now because I don't have a tank in there. But as soon as I put that tank in there, it does. Okay, so this is our new plan. Instead of putting a fluid router in there, and then if I... Okay, hold on. Can I tell you to stop? Yeah. Let's do this. Let's try this. If I grab Do I have another bronze drum or something equally janky? No, it's fine. We'll just use a steel drum. Okay, so, oh man, okay. I should have done this forever. It used to be you had to kind of have a line of sight, and I totally forgot that there was those Mark IIs. So if I ran all the way over here, all the way over here, and we're going to have to go back and forth. Okay, you're set to there, and if I set you to go into there, it's going to mean the setup is a lot more wondrous. But I don't have to remember colors anymore. And that's going to be awesome. Okay, so you should be out of range. Wait a second. This said... Oh, Mark 1 doesn't have a range. Okay, so that's not as cool. I can deal with that, though. Base 12, max 24. So that means that we need to get the range up augment. And how much does that improve it, do you suppose? Nether quartz. Are we getting nether quartz? It sticks. Okay. I don't... Oh, come on, buddy. You can do it. Get out of there. I think... Oh, man. This isn't going to help for everything. Nether quartz. Okay. So if I do this, these are upgrades, so I didn't need that many. I will have to make some more upgrades. I'm going to have to make more all this. Oh, this one. 4 stacks. That'll do. Okay. So how much does this improve it? And just to double check, you are empty. Okay. That's what we expected. But now I'm in like full troubleshooting mode. You're full. You're not full. Why aren't you full? Transfer out of router. You're full. If I swap those... No. Okay, why isn't this working now? Well, and more importantly, if I go and put... This is going to be dangerous, though. Yeah, see, that's... I didn't think that that would work. Are you pumping out? You are. Okay. You're not. You are. Oh, wait. You're not. Okay. But it was working. No, it wasn't. Okay, if I pull you out. No, not you. If I pull this one out. It was working. Why isn't it working now? Target's still okay. Transfer out of router. Oh. Doy. Okay, but now it's not. That's filling, but not this. Okay. So that's what we're learning, is that the super tank won't work. Which is not cool. But I can live with it. Okay, that's filling. Okay, so then that was a red herring. That was my bad. So if I do that, are you still filling? Yes, but you drop down to 200. Why do you suppose that is? Is it interesting? Okay, so this is the one that's out of range. But if I put... Okay, so it's 1 per that you want to increase the range to. All right, so what else can we throw in there? A regular augment. What does that mean? I don't know. stack, XP vacuum, range up, pushing augment, filter round robin, fast pickup, my mimic augment, pickup delay. If you go to the CurseForge website for this mod, it's got a wiki link, and if you click on that, it helps. Okay, so these are speed augments. That's not going to happen right now. I'm going to have to figure out bricks, stone augment, stone bricks. We can make that happen, actually. I have a few more augments, so I think I've got bricks. And I definitely have these kinds of bricks. Okay. So if I throw that, and that up there, I get stack upgrades. And if I break this... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're okay. Because you're doing that because... Okay, if I grab this and go left click... it's fine. It doesn't care. It's just like, now there's no inventory. Okay, so shift... Nope, nope, nope. Target cleared. That's not what I wanted to do. Whatever. It's fine. No, it's not. I gotta... Here. Let's... Okay. Just right click. No shift right click. And those don't go in there. Those go in here. Okay. So now if I toss this here and put this back here, done. Okay. Wait, hold on. I want to grab this. Right click. No force. Now, if I break this. Okay, it only put it down once. That's going to be an issue. That's going to be an issue. Okay. Got the stack. And that doesn't seem to be doing it this time. Why? What changed? Was it the force? That is also going to stink. So this may not be ideal. So if I right click here, set this to force, put that on. Nope, that wasn't what it was. I must have just had it not do a thing. Okay, so then speed upgrades. I guess we need to make some speed upgrades. I don't think I've got gunpowder. So do I want to make some? Yeah, I'll go make some real quick and then I'll be back. Okay, so didn't take very long. We've got plenty of charcoal and I just realized I didn't get all the stuff that I needed. My apologies. We do have a stack of these now though. And I didn't get the stuff to actually make the speed upgrade. We got 16 gunpowder, and we actually need more than that. So let's go grab all that stuff. It's actually fairly easy. It's not that one. It's this one. It's got... Right, so how many of these speed upgrades do we want? 16 it is. And then charcoal or gunpowder's in here. And got that. We need more gold nuggets, some redstone, and some gold. Okay, that's all fine. That's all right here. 32. So get it. We're just gonna do that, and some more gold. 22. I actually click every time, and that's wrong. It's bad and wrong. I shouldn't do it. Okay. Yes. Good to go. Awesome. Okay. So if I do speed upgrades, I'm just trying to figure out if this is going to be... It's obviously, if it's consistent, it's obviously going to be viable. Now, here's the problem, though, is that I don't really want them to put, like, nitric acid down. And I don't want to have to go track down every time I want to move something. Right? And it's obviously going to be a thing that's going to... Oh, see. If I come in here, I throw... I can throw 9 speed augments on there. So that means it's going every 2 ticks. That's not very fast, is it? It's got... How many stack upgrades? Okay, I put 6 stack upgrades on there. It doesn't seem to matter for the liquids. This might not be the best and most ideal approach. Okay. I am satisfied that we've explored this. I think that this is going to help in a lot of things. But I'm just not sure how much. Oh, let's try it like this. Hold on. You move over there. And you grab that. And you're set to transfer into router. Pull you out. If I put you in there, it's transferring into router. Transferring into router from the super tank. Out of router into this. So if I break that, okay, good. And then I need to put this in here. Oh, I needed to... Okay, so it's getting the hydrogen, but it really isn't very fast at all, is it? How would I make this faster? Upgrades. Blast upgrade. What do you suppose that does? I closed the webpage. So let me go look that up real quick. Okay. Oh. Okay. Sorry. That was funny. Okay, so blast upgrade makes the router immune to blast damage. Camouflage disguises the routers under the block. Fluid transfer only affects the fluid module. Increases the overall fluid transfer rate of the item router in each direction. Therefore, the maximum useful number of transfer fluid upgrades in a route. Fluid transfer. Oh, the maximum. Okay, so wait. Does that mean... Oh, okay. Okay, so if I see... Let's try it. No! Just ate all that hydrogen. But look at how fast it's going in now. Okay, so I have to pull this out, and this I'm going to lose so much because of it. I do that, and I put this back in here. Here's the front. Okay, and where was this going again? Right here, right? And then I put... Okay, that was not too bad. That was not too bad. And it's wireless. And the issue with the wires is not that I mind... Well, it's pipeless. I don't mind seeing the pipes. It's that I don't like to have them crossing all over and then have to trace them. So this way, I can just go over there. And I might even start, like, naming things in an anvil. Okay, so this is feasible. Let's go try... I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to pull these out. And let's go try to set this up in such a way that it works. So... I don't mind having that go up there. Let's see. E75. E75. Okay. So you're going in there. Okay, so let's get rid of the E75s. And I can't put them next to each other so that I could put the transfer right in the corner there, because this one is these two drills and this one is those two drills, and then this one is those two drills and this one is those two drills, because there's two fluid outputs. I could though. Sorry, I'm okay. There's multiple input and output things, and I'm trying to figure out if that would be viable. It might be. I don't need water. I need this module here, and you are already going down, right? So let's not jump high enough, apparently. Okay, so if I put you here, you're gonna try to go in there. So now I need to throw in a tank, and let's see if the steel tank is sufficient. It is not. It is. It is sufficient. Okay, and then I'm going to hit it with some stack. Well, see, that's the thing. I don't know how many stack upgrades we need. Let's leave it vanilla for now. And then we're going to run down here. We're going to pull you off because you don't have anything in you. Cool. And that means that I can pull this off, because it's just going to go right in, right? Did we test that? We didn't test that. I tested pulling out, so it should go okay going in. So I'm going to grab the fluid module here. Nope, not all of them. Just one. Just two. Can I do two at once? I can. Okay. That's going to cause me grief. I know it is. And then if I jump up and grab this and pull one of these in there. Why? Where am I now? Okay. I don't know what it is. It's obviously something wrong with my shift key, but I don't know. Okay. You have Modular router has raw ore slurry in it. Okay. So why? Oh, I know. Because it needs the fluid upgrades. Let's put one in there for now. And you are automatically outputting. Let's just put a hold on that. They're okay, you should be working, right? No! You're not in eco mode. You're set to always. You have raw ore slurry in you. You have the fluid transfer. Out of range. Okay. Okay, I can live with that. So range up. Nope. Range up. Oh. Okay, does it tell me how far away it is? It doesn't. So how do I know how far away it is? I guess I don't. So that means that we're going to try 4. Does that work? How does it know it's out of range? Oh, I do that. Okay, so if I like right click, shift click, right click, control right click, control left click. Okay, there's no way to get into this from here. Oh, I'm in it. Oh, I see. Okay. Hmm. It's going up, but it's not going down. It says it's got the range, but it's not going. Got a fluid transfer, but it's not going in. Okay, let's try getting it all of the range upgrades. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. I'll try to put it on the ground. I just realized... Okay, it doesn't matter. It's not going in. You know what I just realized? We could... Oh, come on, look. Why? Sorry. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on there. Okay, what if we do this? What if we grab you... Okay, it's set to that. Wait a second. Ready? What if we just... Look. Ha ha ha! Oh! Why do you... Oh, you've got 200 because you just had 200 in here. Okay. Okay. What if we do that? No. No. Okay, what if we... Speed upgrades? No! Okay. What if we... Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, let's make sure it's not this. It doesn't need power, right? We didn't put any power in here. So if I break you and instead put down a super tank, and you've got hydrogen in you, so let's put you back. And you need the fluid transfer upgrade. And you're not running. Okay. So that's not working. If I swap you out with a bronze drum and turn you back on, you are running. Okay. So what that tells us... It doesn't work with the super tanks. It can pull from the super tank, but it can't push to a super tank. Why can't it push to the super tank? That's a good question. You are set to the north side, and that's the north side. Okay, so let's try this one more time. If I break you, put you down like that, turn you back on. No. But now if I turn you... No. I turn you this way. It just doesn't like the super tank. So what that... Oh, you know why. Wait, what if we do hydrogen like this? No, it still doesn't like it. What about if I allow fluid... Oh! It does work. It just always thinks it's an output side. Okay. Okay. Let's go try that over here then. Because my next step was to... okay, what if we... Can I do that? Can I... I'm here. And... Hmm. It's just not going to accept it, right? Oh, see? Something in there changes. Oh, if I hold shift. Okay, that's what it is. Like, and it would change. And then the box would change. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You are still full of slurry. I'm trying to think if there's any... we're going to try this. Oh. I was transferring into the router. Okay. Okay. Yes. That is very exciting. It's not even that big a deal. But, and here's the but. Here's the giant but. I had to try something. And it worked. And that makes me feel good. It only took an hour. Okay. So like this is fine. And then if we do the exact same thing. So if we come up here. Okay. If we come up here and put this down. And I put another steel drum. We're gonna go through steel drums now. Like it's going out of style. Okay, and then we put blue transfer upgrades in there. That's all of them that I have. But then we put, grab this. Excuse me, transferring to world. Give it a range up augments. We can give it the speed upgrades, right? No, those are for in here. Okay, so now if I give it the speed upgrades. No! What are you doing? Stop that! Why are you doing that? Not set to force. Okay. Wait a second. Is it pulling it out of... Stop. Stop. What? Sorry, I know you're probably sitting there going, what is this guy even doing? But this is... Okay. Transfer out of router. Is he going too fast? You're empty. There's no way we... Well, see, it's sending it over there. I'd really rather not make the noise, but I can live with the noise if that's what it takes. So why is it... Why is it making that noise? That's what I want to know. Okay, what about this? What if we do this? I have a better idea. I have a better idea. Sorry, I know that this is like... I'm all over the place, but... Okay, so... That guy... I just want to pull everything out. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so are you... You're not even... Okay, you got some slurry in you. Alright, that's what I want to see. What if we do it like this instead? What if we... Okay, so we grab that. And now, what if we put a router down here? Like this. And I have you transfer into router. You've got the range upgrades. I put you in there. And then I put this steel drum. Oh, the steel drum's just in the other one. Okay, that's fine. No, it's not. Where did the steel drum go? Did I lose the steel drum? Did I lose the steel drum by breaking it? That would be not cool. Okay. We're going to put the fluid upgrades back in. And we'll give it another steel drum. It's pulling the raw slurry in. But it doesn't seem like it can pass it out. Because that's what I was hoping. I was hoping it would automatically pull out. So if I break you, and then put you back. Oh, there's the steel drum though. It did. It pulled it in. And then, yeah, you just got a ton of you. So why didn't it work the first time? I don't know. Then if I put speed upgrades in you. Okay, so that's better because... Alright, now if I break this... I got two. Okay, so you know what I bet? Nope. I was thinking maybe it landed up there. Okay, so... If I take... you... Pull those out. Take this out. And... grab that. It sets you to transfer into router. Is this going to keep both of those empty? It's an excellent question. And the answer is yes. Okay, so I'm going to let this run for a little bit and see if it works. And if it does, I'm going to just start replacing these. Because like this point-to-point thing here is great. I just have to know where it's going. But I already had to know that, right? So this, I want to have it here so that I know that I have something. Right? I know that this is an issue. But, for example, this one... Is it... Hold on. Spy jet plane. Okay, so if I come over here... Like, this is fine, right? Like, yeah, it's a bit of a hike, but that's no big deal. If I had all of these going all over the place, that would be a big deal. But, for example... Well, but we've got the... We've got the heat to deal with, too. That might be an issue. So, in fact, as I'm looking at this... Is there a reason why I'm even doing it that way? I could even just pull right out of here. Because it's the molten ore one that I want. I don't really care about the mixed mineral residue right now. I'll keep it like this for now. Having a buffer would be a good idea. So we'll leave it like this for now. And where is this going? This is the mixed mineral residue. E74 is going right there. So I could... pipe it up, but this would be a good place to do. So like, here's the question. Yeah, I want to have the buffer in between, right? So let's try this and see how it does. And the reason why having just one router here is ideal is we use fewer of these fluid transfer and speed upgrades. Yes, it's slower, but you know, it's is it? Uh-oh. I'm all paranoid about it now. Okay, those are empty. That one was empty. Emptied. Okay, so you've got the mixed minerals. So let's break you. And then the question is, do I think that that's the best plan. No? We want to distribute. I want more range. I guess we could just have several of them in a row. That's... I don't like that. I don't like that. But, I'll play with it and we'll see what we come up with. It's going to be a lot of crafting, though. Let's let this process it. Well, you know what? Here, let's just do this. There we go. Done. And so if I've got the steel drum, I've got a modular router. I can put it right there. I can give you some fluid transfer upgrades and some speed upgrades. I'm going to take one of these and hit that side. I don't know that it matters, but we're going to do that anyways. And I'm going to put that in there along with that. And bingo, bango, presto, changeo. That's so much better, especially for the short, like maybe long distances. We still use these, but oh man, like this one right here. This is literally transferring E72 from right there. And in fact, as I'm looking at that, I'm thinking there's no reason whatsoever, except for, well, it's sulfuric, so it shouldn't be hot, right? So like E72, that's the only thing we're doing with it. The problem is that's E73, but we could do up. Okay, so I know I'm going way over again. I'm just this has been driving me crazy for a while now. And if you were watching the last episode, literally I would have everything perfect, and then I would have to go track down why is this thing not working. And here I'll fix what's in them later, but it's it's full up, so I'm not real worried about it. Okay, so if I do that, and I don't love this because it does restrict my mobility. Oh, I'm trying to talk myself out of it, but I really shouldn't. Okay, so then that one doesn't burn me, and that's what I'm worried about also, is that the burning. The burning! Okay. Yeah, and then it's just full, and we've got this here. Yep. Okay, and then basically I want to break this one first. And this doesn't matter. And I know that sounds tacky to just up and say. It's not that this one particularly matters. It's that this is a good test. Oh, I'll go get it. That's fine. So I think we're going to have to stick with this kind of idea of mixing these three methods, honestly. No! No! Snake! Okay, here. Okay, so you're all full. I don't like the fact that when it's in the pipes, I can lose a lot of it. I don't think that's a huge problem, because if it matters, I'll just transfer it out. Most of the stuff that I'm transferring in pipes isn't that big a deal anyways. So, you're in there. We just substantially reduced the amount of, what's we got? This is mixed mineral residue. I don't remember where that, oh, that goes right there. Ah! Okay, so yeah, I think I've got so many short range ones like that these are going to be a big help for that. And I'll go do the rest of these off camera, I guess. Here, this is raw earth slurry too. So like I could even I have got too much stuff in my inventory. I could even, yeah, see, like this one's not working. Raw ore slurry, that's supposed to be raw ore slurry. I might need to put signs on them. In that case, that was that drum wasn't working. So if I grab this here, it's gonna, I don't care. But that's steadily emptying. Now here's the okay, it's emptying because this is filling. And that's what I really wanted, because before I wasn't sure, and now you are not emptying. Okay, cool. And the problem, of course, being that, of course, now these will but it's always been a problem, so no big deal. If it becomes an issue, we will find another way to solve it, but I think that this is going to... I'm very excited about this. Like, this whole thing. Like, see, this one's working. Why is this one working? Okay. I don't need to grumble about it. Yeah, and then like this one's like 3, so why not just do the pipe? But for example, this one would be perfect for tossing. Right now they're going down here, so I could just toss 6 of them in there, and it'll go to all of them. Yeah. So we could use a modular router for that, and that would be one where it goes in the output, not in the input, right? Yeah, that'll work. I think that'll work. I hope that'll work. We'll put. Well, see what about how does it work with voiding? I don't know. It's fine. It's good. We're good. Everything's fantastic. I appreciate you for hanging out, and I'll catch you on the flippity flop.